r/AskReddit, Americans of Reddit, what do Europeans have every day that you see as a luxury? A friend of ours that emigrated to the US got married last year. A decent-sized group of us went over for it. One of our group has a corn allergy. After getting caught out a couple of times despite trying to be careful, he stated he was sticking to black coffee, steak, and red wine for the rest of the trip. That shit is in absolutely everything. We couldn't believe it. Being able to walk to the shops, gym, school. Just fucking walking anywhere without needing a car. Adding to that is good public transportation. I didn't have a car for 9 years as I genuinely had no need for one. Everything I needed for day to day was 10 minutes walk, trains, buses, and taxis. For everything else was trivial to do. I did go through more shoes back then. Maybe a pair every 2 months. Less sugar in products. They discontinued a favorite granola of mine to only introduce a new and improved version with more added sugar and sodium. Sigh. Why does America put sugar in everything? So many things I want less sweet or not sweet at all. It's way too normalized. My American countrymen look at me like I'm crazy when I complain bread here is too sweet. They don't even taste the sugar in bread because they're so used to eating everything with shit tons of sugar. 6 weeks vacation, extra pay just for vacation, at least in Germany, government healthcare. You're only entitled to 4 weeks of vacation in Germany. Although it's true that many employers offer 6 anyway. More time off. When my wife gave birth to our child, she had to use all her vacation and sick pay as maternity leave. This was a government job. Being a new mom in Germany is so much better. The logistical help one gets and no obligation to, almost immediately, return to work are a couple luxuries I wish US moms had. Generally at least 25 days paid leave a year in Europe plus public holidays. Pretty sure some European countries have free university and that sounds nice. I wouldn't mind going back and learning more skills, but it's crazy expensive here. We only have to pay a semester fee in Norway. I think I paid around the equivalent of $40 per semester when I studied a couple of years ago. California had tuition-free university for those who graduated from a California high school, up to the 1970s. Governor Reagan declared they had to tighten the purse strings. Some places it's not only free but they pay you a stipend to attend university. Rad architecture, lots of great food, exposure to a bunch of different cultures and languages without having to take a long flight. Sick days and reasonable paid time off. I'm Canadian and this thread is still depressing me. Walkable cities. My sister took 2 weeks off for her honeymoon and lots of Europeans she met were stunned that this was considered a big trip for her. A related one is decent public transportation in many parts of Europe. Healthcare. I'm surprised this isn't higher on the list. American who lives in Germany here. My answers. Walkable cities, good public transit, affordable healthy food, better quality than ours. 2. Healthcare that isn't obscenely priced, abundance of vacation days. So basically quality of life in general. We also have no answer to cultural phenomenon that is Bernd das Brot. They can get sick without having to worry about going bankrupt. Excellent coffee and pastries in close physical proximity. By extension, fresh pastries and bread made on site. Bikeable cities. When I lived in Munich it was a paradise for biking. I could take my bike almost anywhere in the city and region without much concern and I loved doing it. Not every city in Europe is like that obviously, and Munich is probably one of the best, but almost every major city I visited in Europe had a lot of people on bikes, and good infrastructure for it. Also intercity rail and bus travel. The US has both of course but just not in the same league. Those nifty towel heater / dryer racka. I heard Americans are envious of our cycle lanes and footpaths. Not sure if that's true, but we have loads and we take them for granted. My first trips to the US were to NYC and San Francisco, which are both great cities for walking. Then I tried it in other cities. Oh boy. Cubicle toilets. Public bathroom door gaps are uncomfortably wide. The ability to fly out to major world cultural and historical sites for just a weekend and have it cost relatively little. I did a study abroad program in London, and the ability for me to book a weekend trip to Berlin on Ryanair for like £40 never got old. Beautiful 400-plus-year-old buildings all over the place. Good cheeses and breads. High-speed rail, everywhere. If the US put money into HSR, the airports and roads would not be too damn overcrowded. The bread. Coming back from Germany recently and all the bread back home in the US feels like I'm chewing on a kitchen sponge instead of giving my jaw a workout. Reliable public transport. Life beyond work. Those are a luxury. The ones I've seen are very affordable. Now if the tile floor is heated. I am not American, but France have the best newborn/new post-pregnancy help in the world. Actual physical help, not referrals and information leaflets. Someone even does your grocery shopping for a wee bit when you have a baby to help you with time management. Just love it. How human-centric. Bidets. I used them in Italy and I really wish we had them here in America. I added one cheaply at home, but now I hate to stay in hotels and have to wipe with paper like I'm some kind of Neanderthal. It's mostly a thing for countries in Mediterranean area, although most of the new houses don't have them anymore. Except for Italy, there you must have at least one to build in house/apartment by law. Healthcare and vacation time. Mandated employer-supported vacations. Healthcare. Better coffee. Healthcare and free university plus great public transport. Access to ubiquitous and fast rail travel. Maternity leave. Healthcare accessible by all. Widespread public transportation. I'm an American living in Europe, so. Affordable healthcare. 28 days paid vacation. Sick leave. Affordable quality public transportation. Higher food/water/environmental standards. And AMP, #X200B. Seriously, I can never go back. Americans should be raging in the streets all the time. Easier to eat healthy. It's so hard and expensive eating clean. The chocolate is so much better. Been to Europe a few times and I'm always so impressed. I spent 5 weeks crisscrossing the US on Amtrak and it was brilliant, but certainly not fast. The ticket that allowed me to do it was not available to Americans, which I thought was bizarre. And cheap airfare. No wonder people fly to Spain for the weekend, it only costs like $30. I'd like to add, no high fructose corn syrup in pretty much every product must be nice. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.